Have you ever stood in front of the fridge, staring at food you bought but don't have the energy to cook? Or opened a grocery receipt and felt your stomach drop? When you're over 60, on a fixed income, the hardest part isn't finding recipes. It's finding meals that don't drain the little energy you already have. You don't need more energy to eat better. You need meals that stop draining the energy you have. Today I'm showing you 10 no-cook meals for seniors on a fixed income. Cheap, filling, high in protein, and simple enough for your lowest energy day. Some of these are so practical, so soft, and so budget-friendly, you'll use them again and again. No complicated recipes. No fancy ingredients. Just honest food that works. Let's start. Meal number 1. Peanut butter banana oat toast. This meal is one of the simplest proofs that cheap food can still be smart food. Start with 1 slice of whole grain bread. Toast it if you want a little texture, or keep it soft if chewing is easier. Spread on 1 to 2 tablespoons of peanut butter. Then add half a banana sliced over the top. If you have them, sprinkle on a spoonful of dry oats and a little cinnamon. That's it. No pan, no mess, no stress. But here's why this little meal matters. Peanut butter gives you protein and healthy fats that help keep you full. Banana gives you natural sweetness, potassium, and a soft texture that's easy to eat. The oats add fiber and help the toast feel more like a real meal than a quick snack. For seniors, this kind of meal gives steady energy without making you work for it. A lot of people over 60 end up skipping meals simply because cooking feels like too much effort. Then an hour later, they feel weak, tired, and hungry again. This toast helps prevent that. No banana. Use soft apple slices or skip the fruit. No oats. Leave them off. Want more flavor? Add a small drizzle of honey. Need it softer? Use very ripe banana on untoasted bread. It still works. This is not a meal that demands perfection. It just helps. Meal 2. Cottage cheese and pineapple bowl. Cottage cheese may not be exciting, but it quietly gets the job done better than a lot of prettier foods. Scoop 1 cup into a bowl. Add about half a cup of pineapple chunks. Fresh is fine, but canned works beautifully too, especially if that's what fits the budget. If you want, sprinkle on a teaspoon of sunflower seeds or flaxseed. Prefer soft food? Leave the seeds out. Now you have a meal that's cool, soft, and full of protein, without any cooking at all. This bowl works so well because cottage cheese is rich in protein and takes almost no effort. The pineapple brings sweetness and brightness, and that makes the whole bowl feel less plain. Food doesn't have to be fancy, but it should still feel worth eating. For seniors, this meal is especially useful when appetite is low. A large plate of food can feel overwhelming. A simple bowl with a spoon feels easier. More manageable. Less demanding. And when eating feels easier, it becomes easier to stay nourished. Don't like pineapple? Use peaches, pears, or berries. Want more sweetness? Add just a touch of honey. Need more staying power? Add a few chopped nuts. Simple changes, same result. Affordable, easy protein you can count on. Meal 3. Tuna and cracker plate. This is what I call a no-drama lunch. Open 1 can of tuna in water and drain it well. Put it in a bowl and mix it with 1 tablespoon of Greek yogurt. Add a little black pepper. Then place it on a plate with a handful of whole grain crackers. Add cucumber slices or tomato wedges on the side if you have them. That's lunch. And honestly, Sometimes that's exactly what you need. Not a recipe. Not a project. Just lunch. Tuna is one of the smartest proteins for a fixed budget. Affordable. Shelf-stable. Ready in minutes. The crackers give the meal crunch and help make it feel complete. The vegetables add freshness, but the meal still works even if you skip them. That matters because real-life meals need to work even when the fridge isn't fully stocked. If crackers feel too dry, use soft bread. If chewing is hard that day, eat the tuna straight from the bowl. The point is not to make it perfect. The point is to make it easy enough that you'll actually make it. And that matters, because the best meal is often not the fanciest one. It's the one you can still prepare on a tired Tuesday afternoon without talking yourself out of eating. Meal 4. Greek yogurt, fruit, and cereal bowl. This one is quiet, quick, and a lot more powerful than it looks. Start with 1 cup of Greek yogurt, plain or vanilla, both work. Add half a cup of fruit, berries, banana slices, or chopped canned peaches. Then sprinkle on a small handful of cereal or granola. If you want more richness, stir in a teaspoon of peanut butter. You now have a bowl that takes about 1 minute to put together and feels like a real meal. Greek yogurt works especially well because it's thicker and higher in protein than regular yogurt. That matters for seniors because many people don't get enough protein early in the day. They have toast, coffee, maybe a little fruit, and then wonder why they feel hungry again so quickly. A bowl like this changes that. The fruit adds sweetness and comfort. The cereal gives a little crunch and helps the bowl feel more satisfying. And if you use store brands or fruit that's on sale, it stays budget-friendly too. This meal is also helpful on the days when cooking feels like too much of a commitment. Maybe you're tired. Maybe it's warm outside. Maybe you just don't want another meal that needs effort. Spoon. Sprinkle. Stir. Done. This bowl respects your energy. Meal 5. Chickpea tuna salad wrap. This one surprises people because it feels simple, familiar, and filling, without costing much at all. Start with half a cup of canned chickpeas, rinsed well, and half a can of tuna in water, drained. Put both into a bowl. Mash the chickpeas lightly with a fork, so some stay whole and some break down. That gives the wrap a soft texture with just enough bite to keep it interesting. Add 1 tablespoon of Greek yogurt, 1 teaspoon of mustard, and a little black pepper. If you have celery or pickles, chop a small amount and stir that in too. Then spread the mixture onto a soft whole wheat tortilla and roll it up gently. What you get is a meal that tastes familiar but does more than it first appears. The tuna gives you high-quality protein that helps support muscle. The chickpeas stretch the meal and bring fiber. And fiber matters more as we get older than most people realize. It helps with digestion and helps food feel more satisfying instead of disappearing from your stomach in an hour. For seniors on a fixed income, this meal makes a lot of sense. Chickpeas are affordable. Tuna is shelf-stable. Tortillas last well in the fridge. These are ingredients you can keep around without worrying they'll spoil. No tortilla? Put it on bread. No bread? Eat it from the bowl with a fork. Want it softer? Mash the chickpeas more. It still works. Meal 6. Smoked salmon and avocado open toast. This one feels a little special, and that's important. Not every affordable meal has to feel plain. Take 1 slice of whole grain bread. Toast it if you want, or leave it soft if that's easier to chew. Mash half a small avocado and spread it over the bread. Then lay 2 to 3 ounces of smoked salmon on top. Add a little black pepper and a squeeze of lemon if you have it. That's it. A meal that looks like cafe food, but takes just a few minutes to put together. Yes, smoked salmon can cost more than some other options. But you don't need much of it. A small amount brings a lot of flavor and a good amount of protein. It also gives you omega-3 fats which support heart health and brain health, both of which matter more and more as the years go by. The avocado brings healthy fats too, plus a creamy texture that makes the whole thing feel satisfying. This meal helps when you're tired of eating the same things over and over. Sometimes it's not just hunger that makes eating hard. Sometimes it's boredom. This open-faced meal helps with that. It feels different. Fresh. A little elegant without being complicated. And the texture works beautifully for senies. The avocado is soft. The bread can be soft. The salmon is tender. Smoked salmon not in the budget this week? Use canned salmon instead. It won't feel exactly the same, but the idea still works. A soft base, a protein on top, a healthy fat to make it satisfying. That pattern can serve you again and again. Senies don't just need meals that are practical. They also deserve meals that feel a little uplifting. Meal 7. No-cook egg salad with pre-peeled eggs. There's something comforting about egg salad. It feels old-fashioned in the best way. Familiar. Gentle. Dependable. And the good news is, you don't have to boil a single egg if you don't want to. Many grocery stores now sell pre-cooked, pre-peeled hard-boiled eggs in the refrigerated section. Buy a pack, keep them in the fridge, and suddenly one of the easiest protein meals is always within reach. For one meal, take 3 eggs and chop them into small pieces. Add 1 tablespoon of Greek yogurt, 1 teaspoon of mustard, and a little black pepper. If you like, add a bit of chopped pickle or relish. Stir gently until creamy. Then spread it on soft bread, scoop it onto crackers, or eat it straight from the bowl. Eggs are soft, filling, and packed with protein. That protein matters for strength, balance, and all the little things that help people stay independent. Eggs also contain choline, which supports brain health. So while egg salad may seem simple, it's doing a lot behind the scenes. Want it softer? Chop the eggs more finely. Need more flavor? Add more mustard. Crackers feel too dry today? Use soft bread. Does bread feel like too much? Eat it with a spoon. There's no rule that says lunch has to look a certain way to count. If a bowl of egg salad eaten with a fork gets good protein into your body on a tired afternoon, that's a successful meal. Full stop. Meal 8. Canned salmon salad on a soft potato. This is the kind of meal that feels more solid and comforting than people expect from something no-cook. Start with 1 can of salmon or sardines and drain it gently. Mash it lightly with a fork. Add 1 teaspoon of Greek yogurt, 1 teaspoon of mustard, a squeeze of lemon if you have it, and a little black pepper. Now take 1 cooked potato that's been made ahead of time and chilled in the fridge. Many stores sell ready-to-eat potatoes. Slice it open, fluff the inside with a fork, and spoon the fish mixture on top. What you get is a meal that feels hearty, soft, and surprisingly satisfying. Salmon or sardines give you strong protein and omega-3 fats for heart and brain health. And if you use sardines with the soft bones, you also get calcium, which becomes more important with age when bone strength matters more than ever. The potato makes the meal feel grounded. Not like a snack. Not like something thrown together out of desperation. It feels like proper food. No standing over a stove. No pile of dishes. Just real food that works. And here's what I love about this meal. It feels like you cared for yourself. There's a difference between just grabbing something and giving yourself something that truly helps. This does that, without making life harder. Meal 9. Protein smoothie with oats and nut butter. This one is for the days when chewing feels like effort, when appetite is low, or when sitting down to a full plate just sounds exhausting. In a blender, 1 scoop of protein powder, 1 cup of milk, 1 tablespoon of peanut butter, 1/4 cup of oats, and half a banana. Blend until smooth. That's the basic version. And that basic version is already doing a lot. The protein powder gives the drink real staying power. The milk adds even more protein. The peanut butter brings healthy fat and helps the smoothie feel satisfying instead of thin and forgettable. The oats add fiber and slow things down so you don't get hungry again too quickly. The banana softens everything and gives natural sweetness. For senies, this can be a lifesaver on difficult days. You can sip it slowly. Drink half now and half later. It asks less from you while still giving your body something meaningful. That matters because maintaining muscle and body weight gets harder for many people as they age. Appetite can shrink. Fatigue can grow. And when that happens, drinkable nutrition becomes a very smart tool. Dairy doesn't agree with you? Use plant-based milk. Want more sweetness? Add frozen berries. Want it thinner? Add more liquid. Want it colder? Add ice. It's flexible, and flexible meals are easier to keep using. Sometimes nutrition is not about making the perfect meal. Sometimes it's just about finding a way to nourish yourself that you can actually follow through on. This smoothie understands that. Meal 10. Rotisserie chicken soft roll up. This is one of the smartest grocery shortcuts you can use. Buy 1 rotisserie chicken, bring it home, and suddenly you have several easy meals waiting for you. For one meal, pull off about 3 to 4 ounces of chicken and shred it into small pieces. Take a soft tortilla or lavash bread and spread 1 teaspoon of hummus or mashed avocado across it. Add the chicken and a small handful of finely chopped lettuce or spinach. Then roll it up gently. That's it. A meal with real protein, soft texture, and very little effort. What makes this so helpful is that rotisserie chicken removes the hardest part for many people, the cooking itself. Someone else already roasted it. Someone else already seasoned it. You're just using it. And there's no shame in that. That's exactly the kind of smart shortcut that helps senies eat better without draining energy. The chicken gives you strong, reliable protein. The hummus or avocado adds creaminess and healthy fat so the wrap doesn't feel dry. The soft tortilla makes it easier to chew, easier to hold, and easier to eat half now and save half for later. Some days you may not want a full meal all at once. This wrap understands that. It waits. And here's the best part. Use the same chicken in a wrap today, in a bowl tomorrow, on crackers the day after. 1 grocery item. Many meals. That's the smartest kind of shopping on a fixed income. And that really is the point. Eating on a fixed income is not about finding perfect meals. It's about finding simple meals that support your strength, respect your energy, and fit your real life. These meals are soft when you need softness, filling when you need something that lasts, and easy enough to make even on the days when cooking feels like one job too many. Simple works. And when simple works, it becomes something you can trust. If this video helped you, drop a comment below and tell me which of these no-cook meals you'd actually try first. Your comment might give another senior a simple idea for dinner tonight. And if you enjoy simple, senior-friendly meals that make eating easier, subscribe to Easy Eats for Senies. New videos every week, made just for you. See you in the next one.